Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. This weekend we are in Charleston, South Carolina. If you remember, my husband and I got married back on New Year's Eve, and as a wedding gift, my company that I work for gave us a trip to Charleston. Well, actually a trip to anywhere we wanted to go, but we chose Charleston. So we actually came down on a Friday night and made a pit stop at Buc-ee's on the way. If you've never been there, oh my goodness, you need to go. But we made Saturday our full day to go out and see everything and do everything that we want to. But first, we're going to get some breakfast. And before I forget to mention, we are staying in an Airbnb. And this is called the Pump House at Wayne Street, and it is so adorable. It is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and has everything that you could need and more. And just as a little preface, I have been to Charleston before. I went on vacation growing up with my parents. I've been as recent as like 3 months after my dad died in 2020. But my husband has never been, so this was exciting to go with him and show him some of the things that I enjoy down there, as well as us exploring some things for the first time together. So once breakfast is done, we just had some bagels and orange juice, and now it is time to get ready and head out and start our day. But first, this man stopped by Starbucks and got me a coffee. How sweet.
Coffee with extra cream and extra sugar and extra caramel. Yeah.
Once we left Starbucks, we stopped at Dunkin'. As you can see, he ordered his coffee. I repaid the favor and bought it for him. And then we headed off to Sullivan's Island. How gorgeous is this? And of course, we're on a mini honeymoon, so I had to be a corny lovebird and write our name in the sand and stop a complete stranger to take our picture. Once we left Sullivan's Island, we headed to the waterfront park in Charleston and made a stop by the iconic pineapple fountain. And then we just stopped for a minute to take in this view. It is so pretty, but I'll be honest, I was more distracted by the cargo ship because I'm super nosy and wanted to know what they had in there. Another iconic place we had to stop and see before we left Charleston was Rainbow Row, and now we're headed to Folly Beach. This will be 2 beaches in one day. My husband got sand from Sullivan's Island and Folly Beach for his best friend. I've been here before. It's so pretty. Now we're headed back into Charleston so we can go visit Sewing Down South. If you watch Southern Charm, you know what we're talking about. And then we stopped by the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist. It is gorgeous. And we ended out our night at Shem Creek Crab House in Mount Pleasant. I'm not a seafood person, so I got pasta, but my husband had an amazing dinner with his crab leg boil. And before we headed back to the Airbnb, we took a sweet little walk down the boardwalk. Sunday morning, before we had to get up and head back home, we made a pit stop for breakfast. It is at a restaurant called Big Bad Breakfast, and oh my goodness, the outside, the looks are deceiving because the inside, the food is absolutely amazing, and they squeeze the orange juice fresh right there in front of you. How neat is that? My husband got the chicken and waffles. He said it was the best he's ever had, and then I got the Belgian waffle. Once we left there, we made a stop by the Charleston City Market, seen a gigantic cruise ship across the street, and now we're headed back home. I hope y'all enjoy. Be sure to follow for more.